Yes, we'll do that. Ultimately, what am I going to do now? What type of equation is this? It's got a radical in it. So it's a radical equation, right? How do you solve a radical equation? Isolate it. Do exactly what we did up here, but do it again for this radical. So bring everything to the left. Actually, I'm going to bring the radical to the left because it's negative here. So I'll bring it to the left to make it positive, and bring everything to the right. And we get, let's see, on the left, when I add that over, 20 square root of x plus 7 equals 4x, and then subtract the x over, which is 3x. Then I get 28 plus 25, which is 53. Correct? Yes? I'm looking for nodding of heads. Yes, all my math is correct. It's early in the morning. Now what?
Square.
Isolate the radical, right? So, divide by 20. You get the square root of x plus 7 equals 3x plus 53 over 20. Now what do I do? Get rid of the radical, right? Square both sides. Radical cancels here. You get x plus 7 equals, we'll FOIL all that out. The top is going to be 3x plus 53. I'm pretty much off the screen here, but 3x plus 53 squared. The bottom will be 20 squared, which is 400. Do we want me to FOIL out 3x plus 53 squared?
No.
Yes? No? No, don't bother. All of you can do the rest of this on your own. If you FOIL it out, 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times 53 is 159x. And then you would double that, because you would do it twice, and you would get 318x plus 53 squared, which is 2,809, I think. We have a calculator?
2,809.
There we go. And now just solve that out. You could all solve that out, right? Yes, I'm seeing nodding of heads. Good. Overall, what type of equation is this?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. So just solve the quadratic. In order to save time to move on to more stuff, you can all solve quadratic, so I'm not going to bother with that. But just, how do you solve a quadratic?
Quadratic formula.
Quadratic formula for this one, yeah, because the numbers aren't going to be nice. First, you do what?
Opposite of B.
Set it equal to 0. So bring these over to the right. You have a fraction here. How do you get rid of fractions? Multiply. So multiply both sides by 400. Then bring these things over here to set it equal to 0. Go into the quadratic formula. Get your two solutions. And then what's the last step? Plug them back in to check for extraneous solutions. There we go. Good. Isn't math awesome? Essentially, everything we have done for the entire semester is in one problem. There we go. That's the type of problem as a math teacher you like, because if you can solve this one problem, it means you can do everything. I can ask one problem on a test and determine if you've understood everything from the entire chapter. That's not how your test will work. There will be a bunch of questions, but I could do that. In grad school, my tests had like 2 questions on them. Those weren't fun tests. Okay, good. We have one more thing we want to look at.